Right, everybody, welcome back to another video here on Financial Friends. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and for joining me for today's dividend journey update. I do appreciate your time and I hope that you enjoy this video. Before we dive into it though, let's go ahead and speak quickly on another journey we have going on in the portfolio, or on the channel rather, and that is the journey to 1,000 subscribers. We're at about 800 or so. Thank you all so much for subscribing, but I have two quick asks for you. Both of them are free. First one, if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Help us on the road to 1,000 friends. We're trying to build a community here, and your support is greatly appreciated. Also, go ahead and hit that bell. That way you're notified when a new video does come out. You can stay up to date on everything that's going on here in the community. And the second thing, that being, hit the like button on this video. It helps push this video to more people, and hopefully more people can hear this message and we can continue to join and bolster the friend group. I greatly appreciate your support. If you're new here, we're a channel that talks everything business, finance, and investing related, so I hope that you stick around and I hope you enjoy this video. All right, let's go ahead and dive into it. Some updates. You could see that the value of the portfolio has spiked since the last time. I did have some pre-done pictures and I was going to kind of compare and contrast the differences in the portfolio. We're going to kind of skip over that. I added about $50 to the portfolio, $5 of every single position in the portfolio. Of course, that being Apple, John Deere, Fizrox, Hershey, J&J, 3M, Realty Income, Procter & Gamble, SCHD, and Waste Management. So that was the update really to the portfolio, just $5 of everything, keeping it the same, but pushing some more funds into the portfolio. Cool, that basis is covered. Next up, let's go ahead and dive into the really topic of this video, the title, the thumbnail of this video, the update to the goals. Back in January or so, kind of the turn of the new year, we set a few different goals for this portfolio. We wanted to have a $1,000 valuation. We wanted a 2.5% dividend yield. We wanted to add $10 a week. We wanted to have $25 in passive income and a 50% allocation to ETFs. We have reached a lot of those. We're striving to reach others, and we're holding up some of the others. So let's dive into those updates because we have reached those goals, so they need to be pushed further out. First thing here is the $1,000 portfolio value. Very clearly, we are going to hit that. We're at $916. I'm getting some extra cash from work. We're going to roll into December, which means I'm going to get some money for Christmas or whatever, which means some other earned income can be put elsewhere, aka into the portfolio. I can kind of use the Christmas money to supplement other things and then use my earned income to contribute to a Roth IRA. So we're going to hit that $1,000 mark. We need to push those goalposts out. Now, with the stock market continuing its downtrend, I'm moving those goalposts to $1,250. Roughly $10 a week would get us there. However, we're fighting against the stock market falling in value. So we're just going to hold that at least $10 a week. We're going to contribute extra when we can, and I think we'll blow that $1,250 mark out of the water. Now, in terms of dividend yield, we're getting a little bit of help from the stock market. As these stock values plummet, our yield is, well, going up. So it's going to be easy for us, at least I fingers crossed, hope it is easy for us to hold this 2.5% dividend yield. It's not something I'm mega concerned with, but having a goal, having that 2.5% yield goal keeps us balanced in terms of not too many dividend growth companies like Apple and John Deere that don't pay out too much, but it also keeps us focused on having some of those in here and not pulling that yield out to 4%, 5%. I'm not really focused on that. I want a good balance of companies that are going to continue to grow and companies that don't really need to grow because they're massive already. Companies like Procter & Gamble, and even like Waste Management. And then our ETFs have a good balance there, about a 3% yield, and then Fizrox is a 1.41% yield, so those kind of balance each other out as well. Cool, that basis is covered. We're getting some help from the stock market there. Next one is that $10 a week. We already talked about that. We're going to keep it the same. We're going to keep adding and adding and adding. As you can see, the portfolio value back in January has just continued to skyrocket. Why? I keep adding to it. Even though the market has been down, I'm adding at least $10 a week. I'm adding more, as you can see here when I can, more here when I can. So all we're going to do is stay consistent with at least $10 a week. Now that brings us to passive income, or annual income, dividend, cash that is getting brought in. We had a goal of $25 and we're at $22, basically $23 at the moment. Now with our portfolio value goal of $1,250, take that, multiply it by the 2.5% yield. That gives us about a $31 annual income. My goal is going to be $40. So that means either our yield is going to have to go up or the portfolio value is going to have to be way higher than $1,250. And again, I think we're going to get help from the stock market here. It's been falling. As you can see here, the portfolio value down about 10%, really 11%, and we're down across the board in positions, barely up in J&J. That's going to help us. It means we can continue to average down in positions and buy dividends for cheaper prices, cheaper valuations. We're going to continue to do that no matter what. Now, the last goal here, what we're going to be doing moving forward, is this new asset allocation plan. With the addition of Procter & Gamble, that pushed down the individual weight of every single stock in our portfolio to roughly 5.7%. I'm not going to individually weigh John Deere over Hershey or Hershey over J&J or Apple over Procter & Gamble, at least not intentionally. The stock market is going to do that for me. I'm going to fight to continue to bump up the positions that have fell in weight because those stocks are clearly undervalued or underpriced comparatively to, say, Procter & Gamble that might have went up and skyrocketed to 8% of the portfolio. Okay? We're going to fight against that. We're also going to continue to increase or hold up that 50% weight in ETFs. Now, this is our weight currently overall in that more bolded category of 43%, about 7% underweight. In terms of holding, we're only underweight on SCHD, underweight by about 10%, and we're overweight by about 3% in FISROX. We're going to fight against that. We're going to buy up SCHD over the short term, potentially over the long term, however long it takes me to get that back up. We're also going to buy more real estate, more O. We have about a 10% allocation there. We're falling under with 8.21%. That needs to go up. All of our individual positions are underweight right now, overweight, with basically 6.5%, roughly 7%, 7%, 7%, 7%, over 7%, and over 7%. So we're going to fight against that. Again, we need 5.7%. We're not going to add to any of these positions over at least the next week or two. We're going to look at adding SCHD and we're going to look at adding O because, like I mentioned, we're overweight and everything else. So we're going to keep those there. We're going to buy more SCHD. We're going to buy more O. And that's really the plan moving forward. Now, a quick ask for you guys. We're going to take a look at our payout calendar. I want you to let me know what dividend stocks pay out in the months of July and August, October, November, January, February, and April and May. We're very concentrated in this December, March, June, September kind of payout schedule, and I don't really want to be. So let me know down below in the comments what stocks that pay out in July and August that we should potentially look at adding to the portfolio. Like I said, right now, I'm not mega concerned with adding positions, at least for the rest of this year, but if these stocks are at very, very good valuations, it's going to be difficult to pass them up, and I might look at adding them to the portfolio to help our sort of compounding here, which is really lacking in these off months. So that's the update. I know it was a lot. Go ahead and let me know down below in the comments what stocks I should look at adding in those months. I'm going to continue to reach for these goals. I'm going to continue to build this portfolio up and continue to document it here on YouTube. So go ahead and smash that like button if you made it this far and you enjoyed it. Hope you all have a great day. Hope you learned something new, and take care.